Hi there, you're watching PTO classes. I am Aman from DPS Sankani Lamachor, and we are going to learn the chapter 7th from grade 7 English. Okay, for grade 7, the chapter 7. And what is the name of your chapter? In the last video, we have done the poem, the 6th poem, and before that, we have done the 6th chapter, the expert detectives, and we have done the poem also. Now we are moving to the 7th chapter. Okay, what is the name of the chapter? The invention. Okay, the invention of what? Of Vita Wong. Okay, so the chapter's name is the invention of Vita Wong. Okay, what do you understand by the term Vita, first of all? Do you drink milk? Of course, most of you would be having that. But do you put something in your milk? Do your mother give something to you? Or you like anything? Yes, you like something. And from the word Vita, what are you remembering? Bournvita. Okay, you are remembering Bournvita. So, what is Bournvita? It is a kind of a powder which we put to milk. Why do we do that? To make our milk tastier, first of all. And apart from that, few of the companies who produce such kind of chocolate powder, what they say? They say that it has the benefits for you, for your health, for your bones. So same way, the Vita, what is the invention of Mr. Wong, which is the invention of Mr. Wong, is also a kind of an ingredient which is put to a drink, and we make a drink. First of all, Vita is a kind of a drink only. Okay, Bournvita. Okay, Bournvita, the kind of a drink. And in the story also there is an invention of Vita. Okay, so how the scientist, whose name is Mr. Wong, invents something like a Vita, we will see that. And what benefits this Vita has, we will see that. And what are the ingredients that Mr. Wong put into the Vita, we will see in our video. Okay, so Vita, we will see that what are its effects and how it is made, and what is the story about. Is it about just a drink or something else? We will see together in the video, in our video. And this is a very interesting story, a very entertaining story. So watch the video till last. We will cover the part 1 in this video. Only part 1 we will cover here, and part 2 we will see the concluding part in our next video. So I am Aman, you are watching video classes. I am Aman from DPS Sankani Lamachor, and we will study the chapter, the invention of Vita Wong.
Now study the chapter, the invention of Vita Wong. I have already introduced you with the chapter. I have told you about I've given you the description about the chapter, that what the chapter is about and who is the main character. Okay, who is the character in a sense that what the chapter is pointing on. For example, what the chapter is speaking about. Like I have given you the introduction that it is about a Vita, and Vita I have explained. We can see the example of Bournvita. Okay, so Bournvita is there. So this is the chapter about a kind of a drink. Okay, so what the drink is used for, we will see in the chapter. We will go deep into the chapter. I will read and explain the chapter to you, and we will see that how the Vita is invented. So first of all, let me start the chapter with a question. Who are the oldest people you know? Okay, so who are the ones, the people who you know are the oldest that you are aware of? Is it your granddad, grandfather, grandmother, or anyone else in your family or friends who is very old? Okay, last year I asked this question, and most of the students were saying that CM Upadhyay sir, Honorable sir, who is the senior advisor to our school, most of the students were saying that Okay, so apart from him, anyone else in your knowing that is very old and you think he is the oldest? What are the oldest things have you seen around yourself? You have in your house, okay, in your house, in your city, town, or village. How old are they? So the first question is that you have to think about that who are the oldest people, and secondly, what is the oldest thing that you have come across, be it your house or any monument, any place in your city, in your town or village? How old is that? Don't say that Qutub Minar and Taj Mahal, all of that. The thing that is around you, in your house, maybe in your house there is a thing that is very old, maybe a old maybe a old t-shirt, maybe an old transistor, what we can say, maybe an old um, teapot, okay, a flower pot, okay, anything like that, a thing which is very old that has been there in your house before you are even born, you were even born, okay, that is there in your house uh, during the time when your father was a kid. Okay, so have you seen anything like that? You can you can think about it and you can write it somewhere in your rough notebook or in your diary, anywhere that, or you can find, firstly you will write about your oldest person that you have come across. Secondly, you will write about a thing in your house. Okay, you don't have to do only one, you have to write about everything. You have to write about a person, secondly a thing in your house, third in your city in Haldwani, fourth in your village, wherever your village is, your grandparents house, wherever it is, fourth is that, and fifth point you will make that how old they are. You will write about that whatever you have felt that this thing has been since that time and all of that. Okay, have you ever wished that you were older? Now a very important question, a very interesting question rather, that have you ever wished that you were older? The age that you are of, we every time we feel like when we were kids we also used to say this thing, and when now your time is there, you are a small fellow, you are a kid, you think that, oh, I what will happen when I will grow up? If I will I would be older than what I am right now, then maybe I will not have to do the work. At your age we used to think that if I will grow up, I will do a job, I will go to my job and I will not do any school work, I will not study. Now when we are doing a job, we are thinking that, oh, wish I would have been a small child, I could have ran away from all this hustle bustle, all this day to day life, working, making money, taking the responsibility of family, everything we hate. We just want to be a kid again. So this is the thing that you also should be having. You should also have this. You must also have this thought in your mind sometime that, oh, well, I would have been 20 years of age, things would have been different. So this is the thing with everyone. Start reading of the chapter. I have asked you a few questions and I have given you my experience also, that if I would have been of your age and I was of your age once, so that time also I used to feel like that I wish that I would have been a little older so that I could have run away from all the studies. So similarly you must be having the feeling, and what you can do, you can write about the things what I have asked you in your rough notebook. And this thing also you can write a small article, you can write a small paragraph that have you ever wished that you were older. Okay, so this is there. And let's now see the chapter, the invention of Vita Wong. Okay, so Mr. Willy Wonka begins by inventing Wonka White. So we are now introduced with a character of our story, Mr. Willy Wonka. Okay, so there is a very famous movie for kids of Hollywood, that is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, so there is also a Mr. Wonka, Willy Wonka. So that is a different tale, that is about a chocolate factory where small people were also there, but here in our story a little different thing is there. So let's see, our main character, one of the main character, Mr. Willy Wonka, is introduced here in the first line, that Mr. Willy Wonka begins by inventing Wonka White, which makes people younger. Okay, so um, what is the use of the white that we were talking about? The white's use is the white's use is to make people younger. Okay, so the people, they become younger, their age is reduced. Mr. Willy Wonka begins by inventing Wonka White, so he made a drink, Wonka White, and which makes people younger. So the use of the drink is to make people younger. And but Mr. Wonka, but Wonka White is too strong. Okay, so he made a drink, but what happened? It became a little too strong, and the drink was too strong, that so many people disappeared. Okay, so what was the purpose behind making the drink? To make people younger. So now some people became so young that they disappeared. For example, your age, what will be your age? 13, 12, 12 or 13 or 14 years, 12 years. Let's take 12 years. And what happened? The drink that became so strong that a person became 14 years younger. Okay, so what will happen if someone will become 14 years younger? Your age is 12 and 14, if you will deduct 14 from 12, what will happen? You will get answer in minus. So a person disappeared. He still has now 2 years to come back to life. Okay, so this was the thing with the white, that it make people younger, but a kind of a difficulty came, a kind of a mishappening took place, that the people started disappearing because the string was too strong. One person actually becomes minus 87. See, your age is 7. Suppose your brother's, your sister's age is 7, and now your brother becomes the age of younger to the age of 80. So now when you will deduct the age, your age 7 years of age with 80, you will get the answer minus 73. So you become minus 73 years old. So same way someone became minus 87, which means he has got to wait 87 years before he can come back to life. So this was the thing with the white. Okay, so Mr. Willy Wonka must invent a new thing. So this thought came to his mind, that my drink has become a little wrong and it is now disappearing people. So I should make a new invention. I should make a drink with a new kind of a formula. So this is the background of your story. Now let's start the first part of your story. Mr. Wonka said, so once again I rolled up my sleeves and set to work. So Mr. Wonka said that I once again rolled up my sleeves. It is a phrase. Rolled up my sleeve means he got ready to do the work. He rolled up his sleeves and set to work, and he was ready to work. Once again I squeezed my brain. So he again squeezed his brain. Squeezed his brain means he again thought about the drink, that, and he started searching for new recipe. What is a recipe? Recipe means instructions for making something. You have heard that I know the recipe of chicken. Okay, so recipe is the instructions for making something, for cooking something. Ha ha. Okay, I had to create age to make people older, oldest. Okay, so haha, he said, I cried. Here he didn't cry, but cried means it is an expression to show that he laughed. Okay, so he said, he made a very huge noise, that ha ha, now I will do what? I will make people older, oldest. Is now he is making, for now he was making people younger, so they were diminishing, they were getting disappeared. Now he thought that maybe I should make people older and oldest, so that they can come back to life. What is the oldest living thing in the world? What lives longer than anything else? So Mr. Wonka had a thought in his mind, that what are the things which are very old? Because to make a recipe he will require ingredients, and the recipe he will form that so and so I will add and it will become a drink. Okay, so he decided to get the oldest things, or very old things which has lived longer than other things, and I will add it to my drink, so that a new recipe could be created. So this was the thought of Mr. Wonka, that I should get many old things and I will make a new drink for my as my invention. So this is clear to you. What was the problem in front of Mr. Wonka? That he, because his drink was too strong, people were getting disappeared. So he thought, maybe I should make a drink that will make people old, and that way people will not disappear and they will come back to life. Now let's see ahead what is there. A tree, Charlie said. So Charlie was there with Mr. Wonka, and he said, a tree, right? You're Charlie, but what kind of tree? So Charlie gave a suggestion that a tree we can use for making our drink, because trees are somehow, sometimes trees are very old. You must have seen a tree that would have been there for very long in your surrounding. So Charlie gave a suggestion that we can take a tree. So Mr. Wonka said, you're right, Charlie, we should take a tree, but what kind of a tree? There are many kinds of trees. Okay, not the Douglas fir, not the oak, not the Kedar. No, my boy. Okay, so he said, not the Douglas fir, not the oak, not the cedar. No, my boy. He said, it is a tree called bristlecone pine. Okay, a picture is there, the fir picture is there, oak picture is there, and there is a picture of a pine tree. Pine tree, you know what is a pine? Which has a kind of a pine in it. कांटेदार जो होते हैं पेड़, उनको बोलते हैं हम pine trees, which you use in Christmas. Okay, a kind of a tree with the pines. Okay, so a Christmas tree can be a very good example for that. Okay, it is a tree called the bristlecone pine that grows upon the slopes of Wheeler Peak in Nevada, USA. You can find bristlecone pines on Wheeler Peak today that are over 4,000 years old. Okay, so Mr. Wonka gave a suggestion to Charlie that we can use bristlecone pine trees, which are from where? Which grows in Wheeler Peak. Wheeler Peak means mountain. So the Wheeler Mountain in Nevada. Nevada is a place in United States of America. In America, a place is there called Nevada, and there is a mountain called Wheeler Peak. There you can find bristlecone pines on Wheeler Peak today that are almost 4,000 years old. Okay, so very old trees are there. And he said it to Charlie, Mr. Wonka, that we can use Mr. Wonka said to Charlie that we can use the bristlecone pines. Okay, this is a fact, Charlie. Ask any dendrochronologist. Okay, repeat after me, dendrochronologist. Okay, this is a fact, Charlie. This is fact, Charlie. Ask any dendrochronologist. Dendrochronologist. So you can ask to any dendrochronologist about a tree which is as old as a bristlecone pine. Okay, dendrochronologist is someone who studies about trees. Okay, and look that, will you please? So that started me off. I jumped into the great glass elevator and rushed all over the world collecting special times. Okay, so and look that word up in the dictionary when you get home, will you please? So Mr. Wonka asked Charlie, I am asking you the same, that you have to see in your dictionaries that what is the meaning of dendrochronologist. And so that started me off. Okay, Mr. Wonka was saying that I started searching for the bristlecone, and I wrote about many things which are very old. I started collecting the things which are very old. So here is a list of such things which are very old, and you have to mention them in your fair notebook. A question is there, no need to mention it. Question will be there regarding it. You just have to learn them, that what were the things that Mr. Wonka told to Charlie. A pint of sap from a 4,000-year-old bristlecone pine. Okay, so a part of the pine tree, bristlecone pine. The toenail clippings from a 160-year-old Russian farmer called Petrovich Gregorovich. So this is very fictitious kind of a thing. Fictitious means it is not real, it is unreal, it is just fiction. Okay, it is a made up thing that he said that 160-year-old person is there whose name is Petrovich Gregorovich. Okay, Gregorovich. Okay, so the second thing was this, the toenail. Third, an egg laid by a 200-year-old tortoise. Okay, so an egg which is laid by a 200-year-old tortoise belonging to the king of Tonga. So a king of Tonga is there whose tortoise has laid the egg which is 200-year-old. The tale of a 51-year-old horse in Arabia. So horse normally doesn't live that long. So a 51-year-old horse, he said that his tail can be used. The whiskers. Whiskers means the furs. Okay, the whiskers of a 36-year-old cat called Crumpet. The whiskers can be used. An old flea which had lived on Crumpets for 36 years. Okay, Crumpets is the name of a cat, and the old flea, flea is a kind of a bacteria, of kind of a, what we say, pissu in Hindi, that a flea which we can use, said Mr. Wonka. The tail of a 207-year-old giant rat. So the tail of a giant rat we can use. The black teeth of a 97-year-old grimalkin living. Grimalkin, and the black teeth of that grimalkin living in a cave on Mount Popo. You will repeat after me. Popo Kate Patty. Popo Kate Patty. Popo Kate Patty. Popo Kate Patty. So the Mount Popo Kate Patty. From there you have to get the black teeth of a grimalkin. The knuckle bones of a 700-year-old Catalu from Peru. So all these creatures are very fictitious. They are not real. So a 700-year-old Catalu, and from Peru, his knuckle bones. Knuckle, mutti. When we join our all fingers, we made a knuckle, and from that you have to get the knuckle bones. So these were the things that were asked from Mr. Wonka to Charlie to bring. Sorry, not to bring, but he told him that I have this collection, and I will make a drink which will reduce the effect of the Vita, that the white that I have created to make people young. Now I will make people old so that they can come back to life. So I hope that you have enjoyed the lecture, and this part here concludes. The part 1 of the chapter here concludes. I hope that you have understood the chapter and you have enjoyed the story, and whatever questions I have asked you, you will mention in your rough notebook.
Okay, so here our chapter concludes. Sorry, not the chapter, but the part 1 of the video concludes, and we were discussing about, I was teaching you the invention of beta bomb. So I hope that you have understood by far the story, and we will again continue our story in the next part, and then we will conclude our chapter. So whatever work I will give you, you have to do in your fair notebooks. I hope that you are studying at your homes, because now exams are approaching soon, and then we will have the exams, and during the exams I think your course will stop. So for now we are doing the chapters for your annual course, and I am Aman. You are watching PTO classes. Thank you so much for watching the lecture.